Hey everyone, today I'll be teaching you how to make hydrochloric acid from common household materials. So, the first thing and the most important thing you will need to make this is safety goggles and a gas mask, because it isn't a good idea to breathe in the fumes of the hydrochloric acid. And the safety goggles, because if an accident happens, you don't want the acid to get in your eyes. You will also need some type of gloves. I have my neoprene gloves, but pretty much any glove will work just fine. So I'll catch you with the materials, with the chemicals. So now I have my chemicals ready. This little flask, and I have a hose attached to it that goes into water, and the gas will dissolve there, producing the product that we want. And now the chemicals we need are pretty common. You will need some sodium bisulfate. You can get it from a pH lowering chemical for the pool, and this giant bucket cost me around $10, so it's pretty cheap. And the other chemical you will need to use is sodium chloride, that is common table salt. So just put in those two chemicals in there and crank up the heat. There we go. And now we just need to wait. Oh, by the way, if you're asking why do I need this product, it's because I want to purify this silicon dioxide from sand to produce silicon and some more sand, because I'll buy some round bottom flasks, and my hot plate, it's flat, so the round bottom flasks won't be heating up properly with this setup. So I'll use a stove or something, and I'll put in the sand, and the sand will heating up the flask itself. So that's why I need the sand and the silicon dioxide. So now let's wait till it produces some gas. And there we have it. Our first bubbles are coming over. So now it's a good time to put on the mask. So at the beginning, it will be pretty slow, but the speed of the production will be increasing time. So the only thing you need to do is wait for it. So I'll grab the camera, please focus. There we go. You can see the pH of the water changing with just looking at it. And right here, there are some little droplets of hydrochloric acid. It's like 20% or something. It's pretty concentrated. So you want to prevent it from going back, because if it goes back, it will create sulfuric acid, and that will be no good. So you need to place it in the angle, your hose, so that it doesn't backflow. I think that angle is pretty good. And the real acid bubbles are these ones, because it's when the pH changes the most. I won't lie, all the bubbles were from hydrochloric acid, but the most concentrated ones are these ones. I'll put it in this angle so you can see how fast the pH of the water is changing with just some bubbles. That's pretty impressive. And I think the reaction in here it's done. So these are the last bubbles, and then it will start backflowing, and that's the point where you want to stop the reaction, because you want to prevent all this acid from going back into your reaction flask, because like I said, it will produce sulfuric acid, and that will destroy my balloon. Look, right here I have a balloon which connects the flask with the hose. And the hydrochloric acid doesn't do anything to this membrane, but the sulfuric acid will turn it into carbon, and it will dissolve it, and all the vapors will escape. And you don't want to breathe in the vapors because it's pretty dangerous. So now we can see it starts backflowing. So right now we need to stop the reaction. So I'll keep it in the hot plate, and whoa, do you see that? Oh, it's backflowing. Do you see how the pH is changed? Oh my god, that's impressive. So look, my membrane was actually starting to get destroyed by the sulfuric acid. So right now I just stop, and here. So right here I've got my pH solution, my pH testing. pH testing solution. I'll grab with my pipette some droplets of the acid and put them in here. As you can see, when we mix it around, I will pour in some more so that you can see it better. There we go. The color changed to green, and it's because it's highly acidic. The camera doesn't grab the color pretty well, but I can definitely see the green color in this solution. The hydrochloric acid production stopped, so now it's safe to remove the hose. I'll put it in here, and there we have it. Now it's a pretty low concentration. I'll mix it around. It's like a 10 or 5% acid. But yep. So the reaction is over. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. I forgot something. You can test if it's actually hydrochloric acid by putting some aluminum paper in it, and it should start bubbling, producing hydrogen. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.